All right, now we're going to look at how we can do highlighting colors. Okay, so we're going to go under the Express heading. Okay, so where's the Express heading? Core Express heading. Okay, so that's this heading. We're going to select the last sentence. Okay, so last sentence is, this is a new class open to all fitness levels, except all the bosses are closed right now. So is it open? Who knows? Okay, I'm going to go to text highlight up here in the font, and then I can choose whatever color I want. Okay, and it will automatically highlight whatever I had pre-selected. Okay, so like, let's say I want it dark blue, and I'm like, oh, that's fun, but it's a little too dark, so I'm just gonna re-highlight it, and then I can just choose no color. Other way to use that is if I choose, let's say I want to choose yellow, now it just becomes a highlighter, and I can highlight, and then it's still selected, so anything I highlight is going to do that, right? And then I'd have to click that button again to remove it, and I'm just gonna do Control-Z, get rid of it. Okay, so we just highlighted that. How cool. Let's go ahead and select active older adults. Okay, and we want to click the format painter once. Okay, so the format painter, this is going to change your lives. Okay, so this button over here is called the format painter. Okay, so I'm going to click it once, and then now it will automatically copy whatever this looks like on the next thing that I highlight. Okay, so if I want to highlight boot camp, it automatically changes for a one time because I only clicked it once. If I click it twice, so I just did a double click, it's going to stay stuck on format painter. Okay, so now let's go ahead and do the rest of the headings, right? So like cardio combo, cardio kickboxing. I can just go through and highlight, and it's automatically going to change each of the headings to that exact same format. Okay, so that saves a lot of time. That should be all of them. So once I'm done with that, I just click format painter and it removes. So now it's normal again. Okay, so let's click on active older adults. And then the home tab, we're going to go to the styles group. Okay, styles. And then I have this option to say heading 1. Okay, so I'm going to click heading 1. So now it changes that to a heading 1. Okay, so now let's go ahead and select all the other headings. Okay, so I'm going to hold the control key. And since I'm holding the control key, it lets me multi-select. Okay, so I'm just selecting all the different headings. And I want to change all of them to heading 1 now. So I'll just click heading 1. So now it's all in uniform, right? They all look the same. Okay, so now we're going to go to the second sentence in the active older adults description, second sentence. And I'm going to select the word low impact. And I'm going to click on the styles dialog box launcher. Okay, so styles dialog box launcher. And then I want to just do a subtle emphasis, right? I just want people to know that, hey, this is kind of cool. Okay. So now let's go ahead and let's find a couple different words. So we're going to select challenging. We're going to do subtle emphasis. Let's select strengthen. Where is strengthen? There's strengthen. We'll do subtle emphasis as well. High energy. I'm going to do that entire word. Subtle emphasis again. Breathing and relaxation is going to be yoga probably. Breathing, subtle emphasis, and relaxation, subtle emphasis. Okay. And then now we're going to click on the styles dialog box launcher again, which we just did. We're going to right click on subtle emphasis. So I right clicked and then I'm going to click modify. Okay, so now I can change what this subtle emphasis looks like. So if I want it to be bold, maybe I want to change the color to a dark red. Okay, right, I can change the font and change the font size, whatever, and I click OK. It changes every single word that has that applied to it. Okay, so that's pretty neat. Okay, last thing we're going to go over is how to insert word art. Okay, so I don't want the styles dialog box open anymore. I'm going to highlight the word that I want to turn into word art. Okay, so highlight the title. I'm going to click insert, and then I'm going to go over to the word art option. Okay, and then I can choose different options. So let's do the fill red. Yep, there we go. Okay, And then I can change the font size. So I'm going to highlight and go, let's change the font size down to 28. Okay, because now it fits. Okay, and then I want to click and drag this box, right? So I have to hover until I can find the compass, right? And I'm going to click and drag it so that it's right in the middle. So unfortunately, it's not big enough, right? It keeps taking out. So what I might want to do is just click and drag this over. Okay, so now it's the only one that's on that line. Okay, and then we'd have a lot of different options we can do with this word art. Okay, but I got to click on it before this tool comes up, the format tool, and then I have all these different options. Okay, so like text effects, if I want to change the effects, give it a shadow, give it a bevel, right? I have all these different options. Okay, so that's how you do word art, right? And so I'm not going to go over each of these different boxes, but if you're having to change a word art, odds are you're going to have to go here to change what you want. Okay. And then last thing we're going to do is how to clear formatting. Okay, so let's say I don't like any of this anymore and I want to clear formatting. I can click what I want to clear the formatting, right? Highlight it, and I just hit this button that says clear all formatting. Okay, so now it puts it so it's just normal. Okay. So yeah, you can do that on each one that you click on. All right, so yeah, you just have that clear formatting button that would help you clear formatting, right? So if I want to clear formatting there, whatever that looks like. Okay. So that should be everything for chapter 3. And so hopefully you can figure out the assignment now. Good luck.